love is strangers. Believe me when I say, loving me is loving danger. Your heart is bound to break. I walk alone in the night, beneath the pale moon. Loving's for the fools. Baby, beware of my bite. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a lone wolf.
Hello my lovelies, this is SimsPal and welcome to episode 26 of the Sims 4 Vampire Amazon Challenge. Now, let's get into this episode. We're picking up a bit after the ending mission of the last episode, and we have Princess Narcissa making a snow pal, getting angry at the snow pal. What is she doing? Oh, never mind. She's destroying the snow pal. There we go. That's what's happening. And Lady Amanda is just casually shoveling snow and holding a shovel, and Lady Collie is casually making a snow angel. There we go. Doesn't it sound like a normal... what is this again? Is this the Day of the Goddess? Oh my god. Yes, it's the Day of the Goddess. Just a normal day at the Goddess at the Vampire Castle. You know? Yeah, the good stuff. And why is this glitching? I don't know. Is there supposed to be something there that I don't know about? What is here, actually? Why is it doing that? Oh, never mind. I know what that is. That's the, there we go. That's the warriors thing. And, oh, geez, I didn't know that came all the way up there. I've never paid attention to that. No wonder. The tree hides it. Jeez, has that been there all the time? Wow. Okay, anyways. I forgot where I was for a second, guys. But welcome back to the series, and I've got to say, I was just reflecting on stories and how it was developing, those kind of things. And you know what? One of the things I love about this series and that I actually enjoy is the fact that I don't actually, like when I start an episode, I don't write the story. So I never start an episode writing ahead. So I never write ahead of what's already happened or what's being done. So I don't actually know what's going to happen. Like I can predict what's going to happen in the series or in the next few episodes, but as in apart from like birthdays, which is definite and like, you know, I mean definitive and those kind of things, I don't actually know what's going to happen. So I find that super fun because when an episode ends, I'm also no, darling, no. You were locked in here. You're locked in here, but you came out. Doesn't mean you need to be back here, okay? Now, I forgot to lock the doors again last time after she got... We need to lock for everyone. Yep, nobody needs to be going in there, honey. You were locked in there once. You don't need to come back here, okay? And she's tired. Why don't you go to your bedroom and sleep there? Because she probably feels very unsafe at the fact that... the priestess can reach her there? Probably, but that's okay, darling. Why don't you come here and just sleep there? It's okay. Sleep it off. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen. So when I finish an episode, I'm also curious, like you guys, to know what's going to happen in the next episode. And I want to know where these characters are going and what they're doing and what's going on in their heads. But I don't know until I play. So I actually really like that. And you know what? Why don't you guys let me know down in the comments below what your favorite thing about this series is, or like why do you like watching this series? Is it the story? Is it the characters? Is it the makeovers? Is it their dresses? Is it the fact that they're vampires? Is it the fact that they're heartless and you relate to them on some level? No, I'm just joking. But I'm sure you all are lovely people. But yeah, let me know what that is. But while people are going ahead doing whatever they are doing, look at her. Look at this evil sexy witch. Okay, anyways, Ambrosia jokes. Ambrosia has an update to give you guys, or give to the queen per se. And this update is on Cassandra's signs from one of her other sources. And this update has brought kind of like a new viewpoint, or yeah, a new view, a new direction to Cassandra's signs. Then again, this is all speculative, and like she's basically coming up with as many versions of what these signs could mean, but she's not sure like which one is the one that's going to happen and what's happening. Resolution. Oh, that's great. Beautiful. Thank you. But yeah, so another one of the kind of decoding that she's come up with, or interpretation she has of Cassandra's future, is that a tragic event will happen to the princess that will have a positive effect on the queendom. Now, this is where the tombstone represents death and change, the sun being goodwill or divine power, and the rain or storm meaning trouble will occur. And this prediction was given to her, or she, researched with the help of Met King 12690. Sorry, there we go. Met King 12690. Okay, look at that. Everyone's completing their resolutions on the day of the goddess. So proud of them. But everyone's just going to kind of go around and do their own thing. And in this episode, actually, did she make an enemy? I don't, okay. Coolios. So, looks like she made an enemy with Flower when I wasn't looking. Interesting. Even though she was having a bit of a scuffle with Narcissa in the last episode. But, I forgot what happened between the thingamajiggy, the cutscene here. I mean, not cutscene. The machinima, the machinima. With the princess and the bench and the priestess coming here. So what the priestess was actually deciding to do was she was going to, how she has her arsenal of berries, right? And those kind of things. Or not berries, but ingredients. So she was actually thinking about giving the princess some muckleberry. Now, yes, muckleberry has these things that The Sims has given it, but actually, in this universe at least, what muckleberry does is that it can make you forget, traumatic events and those kind of things, or something that is your biggest fear, is consuming your mind heaps. It can make you forget those things, or things that are a big burden to your thoughts type thing. It makes you get rid of that. So assuming that this whole being locked up here experience was very traumatic for Narcissa, she was actually thinking about giving Narcissa some muckleberries so Narcissa would completely forget the fact that she was locked in the jail cell and the fact that the priestess confronted her. But then I think the priestess thought twice about it and she didn't end up going through with that. I think she's reassessing her plan and what she wants to do and where she's going to go with this. And I don't know. You guys let me know if you some of your theories about why you think the priestess went ahead out of everyone and decided to lock Narcissa, because I've been trying to think on my own and come up with a reasoning as to why, something logical as to why she would have done that. I'm trying to see her motivation of everything and why this would happen, and I'm not too sure. The best I could come up with is that she obviously has been, trying to, the priestess is close to Ambrosia. She's friends with Ambrosia, right? But I feel like she's trying to sabotage Ambrosia behind, everyone's backs, right? And the thing is, it's working for her. She is managing to sabotage Ambrosia. Especially since all the kids except for Ophelia likes Ambrosia. And with Ophelia, I don't think the priestess cares too much that, Ophelia looks up to or idolizes Ambrosia. I think that's died down a bit since she was young, but when she was young, she really idolized her. Because the priestess is actually quite close to Ophelia. So we have that happening. She doesn't care about Ophelia, but she's definitely using her, right? But she is close to her, so she has Ophelia's trust. And I feel like she felt perhaps a bit threatened by the fact that Narcissa, being the, oh, look at that. Speaking of Ophelia, and she's yelling at her. I wonder why that is. Okay. When I try and think of something, they just go ahead and do something that confuses me. But anyways, what I was going on about before was that since Narcissa is trying to be the person that bridges everyone, and she's actually, the only child out of everyone. I mean, except for Ophelia, but she doesn't really count at this point. She's an immortal right now. But of the children, She's the only one, especially since she is a royal. Now, she is a queen's child, which is also another thing that I could think of why it would be a big deal that Narcissa is being friends with Ambrosia. But I think the priestess feels threatened by the fact that Narcissa is starting to befriend Ambrosia, and perhaps Narcissa is going to end that divide or bridge the divide between Cynthia and Cassandra and any other children that are possibly going to end up at the castle. So I think she felt threatened by that. So maybe she tried to show the princess her place by showing her, her evil side. So maybe the princess would become scared and, whoa, she really does blend in with this bedroom. She blends in, guys. She blends in. But yeah, I thought maybe that could be a reason as to why she did that. Maybe she's trying to break the princess's strength and her character, since, this is the time when you develop those things as a child. So, I don't know, man. You tell me your theories. This is the best I could come up with what's happened. And also, for this episode, we actually have a few things going on. We have a wrapping up Day of the Goddess, which is going to happen. And then we have Cynthia's birthday, which is going to happen in this episode. She's going to be turning into an immortal, and that's going to come with a makeover, which means, like, makeup and maybe her outfits, but we'll see about that. And also, Morgana Devil has aged up into a child. That means in this episode, she will also be moving into the castle. So there we go, guys. That is the schedule for today. And I will take a short break and be right back. And then we can continue on this dramatic turn of events. So, see you guys soon. Okay, so we are back. And I was just thinking about what order I was going to do things in. And I'm thinking we'll probably do the usual dealio with, how we try and focus on their wishes or knock down or put down at least one wish and those kind of things. And see where their stories are progressing. And then maybe once, it's Saturday, we can go ahead and do Cynthia's birthday. And then I can give her the makeover. And then, as well as that, we can finally, after that, we can move in Morgana. Because we're at 8 Sims, and that's, the maximum household limit for Maxis. And I do have mods to put other Sims in, but the thing is, then it just makes, the whole makeover business a bit more complicated. Now, if you guys have a method for having multiple Sims in your household and making them over without deleting them, then please let me know. Because from my personal experience, it is very, very dangerous. You got to be careful. I'm very used to just, selecting on them and doing modify and cast, but I actually can't do that when I have more than 8 Sims, because if I go into cast, then the game deletes any extra Sims that I have. So that means after I move in Morgana, if I want to do makeovers for people, after a birthday, something like that, I'm going to have to move them into another household that has less than 8 Sims, and then do their makeover, and then move them back in here. So it's going to be a bit more complicated, and I mean, I'm fine to do that. It's not like we have birthdays every day, right? Almost. Probably will soon with the amount of members we're going to have, but we don't do it all the time, so I don't really mind that. But then again, it would be nice in case I do make a mistake. I do try and record between, I try and save between all our breaks, so in case anything happens, I can always go back and stuff. But it would be fun if you guys could let me know a method of being able to make them over without, having to do the whole getting out into another household and those kind of things. So, with that said, why don't we, and, oh yeah, I went ahead and, again, cheated their needs. Yes, I know I've been doing this a lot, guys. I know I've been doing this a lot. But the thing is, right, it's the Day of the Goddess. So technically, we can give them this blessing and say that the goddess has given it to them. So it works. It's only a problem when I do it outside of a holiday. So there we go. But I know I've been using it a bit recently. I try not to. But as we know, it's winter, hunting problem. Yes, the blizzard's gone, but still. I don't have a blizzard, but still. And then also, the garden has become a problem as well. And we have Kali still trying to investigate that, but she hasn't found out much. There's been no, it's still been missing, and obviously if the blood's been, if someone's drinking their blood, the plasma flower's blood, then they must be doing it on a daily basis. But as of yet, she hasn't noticed anything. And she's been keeping an eye on the other two, Findeep and Marielle, but they were here at the castle as well. And they didn't, she hasn't seen them do anything fishy or iffy. So they've got a bit of a complication over there. Now, what does she want to do? She wants to challenge a sim to foosball. Sweet, we can do that. I like how she's having a bit of a downtime, playful spirit. She's not, attacking anyone, namely Ambrosia, or thinking out plots. But then again, I feel like the princess is quite innocent. I mean, she definitely, out of everyone, has been the least exposed to any of the plots, to be honest. So there we go. And then Cynthia. Oh, that's perfect. Jeez, these two, their romance is definitely hitting it off. They're definitely hitting it off with their romance because they've been having a lot of wishes recently that have to do with each other or things that they can actually do together. Because she wants to challenge for a foosball as well. And oh my gosh, is this a love triangle or no? She just wants to play. She doesn't want to challenge. I was going to say, but still. We've been seeing, even in their wishes, a bit of a love triangle going on between these ladies. So, there we go. And also, Cassandra is going to be losing her chance with Cynthia very soon. Because Cynthia is aging up in this part. That means Cassandra has a while, actually. And Ophelia has all this time to woo Cynthia if she so chooses. But then again, after her, what was it? It wasn't an outbreak. But after the outburst. There we go. After her outburst, I don't know how Cynthia would feel about being wooed by Ophelia. Or if she would even take it genuinely, because she knows that Ophelia got upset and angry at her and was really mean, but she doesn't know why exactly. Ophelia knows it was jealousy, but Cynthia doesn't, so that would be a bit awkward. The queen wants to make a snow angel. You know what, queen? If you want to do that, go ahead. Ooh. Okay. Well, looks like Kali and she wants to embrace and she wants to woohoo. So it looks like these two ladies, and she... Honey, can you stop making enemies? I can't deal with this. Okay? How am I going to continue you as a character if you're enemies with everyone in the castle? Can you just take a break and just, I don't know, have a wish about being mean or something? I swear, having an evil sim is so much work. Like, if she makes an enemy with everyone in the castle, what do I do? How do I continue her as a character? I don't know. It's stressful. It is stressful. So, and the Princess Narcissa is up. So what does she want to do? She wants, yes, okay. There we go. She is really feeling like a tiger. And she wants to go ahead and yell at Lady Amanda. So you know what? Looks like she's decided to confront Amanda. She's decided she's not going to be afraid of this evil priestess, and she will take her head on without letting her family know or any of that. So after she's done eating, I just want her to be all happy and fulfilled because I don't use the fulfilling God's blessing sheet on the children. So yeah, I don't use it then. I don't know why. I just don't. So probably because she doesn't have, like, the biggest concern for me is vampiric energy and the thirst, which she doesn't have yet because she's a child. When she turns into a teen, then we will have that problem, but as of yet, we are fine. Now, she's going to find she's decided, she's been avoiding Lady Amanda for a while, but she's decided she's going to go on and confront her. So that's exactly what we're going to get her to do. She's going to confront Lady Amanda, and she's going to yell at her. Yes, it's Cynthia's birthday, woohoo! Okay. Now, after she is done, you know what? I'm sorry, darling. You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait. We need to deal with Cynthia's birthday. So, we need okay. Looks like it's time for us to use this fabulous kitchen we have. Now, cook a gourmet meal. And I want you know what? We'll get a dude cake. I don't know, man. Why don't we just have one of the normal cakes? Let's get... No, we'll just do like a white and black cake, because that looks nice. We're going to go get Lady Amanda to bake up a cake. Yes, the princess is exciting because her crush is turning into an immortal. It must be a very exciting time. And yeah, all that good stuff. So the priestess is going to go on down and she's going to bake a cake. And then we're going to set everything up and have this birthday party. And hopefully Actually, I don't know if we'll be able to invite people. Probably not, because the last time I tried, I can't remember when, but I remember that I tried it one time to invite like a bunch of people over for a party during the day, but they couldn't come because they're vampires, and apparently you can't invite vampires places in the day because they're at risk at, you know, burning in the sun and those kind of things. There we go. And also, someone suggested, I apologize, I'm forgetting who. I think it was Ashley Tort, but if it's not, then I'm so sorry. Please correct me in the comments. But I think she suggested that we should get the vampires to get the sun-resistant power, which I think I mentioned in one of the earlier episodes, but then I went on and forgot about. So that's problematic. Now, we could probably deal with some of these ladies' powers because they've been accumulating quite a few points, especially Ambrosia. So why don't we go ahead and see what options we have for her. Now, where the sun resistance is over here. So we could definitely get that. We'll have to see. And I didn't know she hisses. Well, if she does, then Kali definitely doesn't get disgusted by it because I've never seen anyone react to that. But anyways, I did say, I don't know why I was getting her to get charm, but I don't think she needs it at this point in time. Nope, she doesn't need the creation. Garlic immunity, we haven't really dealt with that heaps. Command, you don't need. A vampiric slumber. See, that I feel like would be useful. Manipulate life spirit, you don't need. Irresistible slumber, you don't need. Child of the moon, yes, that is something that I feel is important. Like, I could see Kali having that. So I'm going to get that. And she needs a weakness, doesn't she? So what can we give her? I don't want to give her any of that because that's just, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Sleep on the undead. Yes, we're going to get her that. Because she already, I'm pretty sure, sleeps in the coffin anyways. So we'll be fine if we give her that. Okay. She's working on the cake. Some of them have the 6 power points, so why don't we deal with that? We'll get her the occult master. And then we'll get her, what is she supposed to be? She is supposed to be the brood mother at one stage. But we don't really like deal with garlic much, so I don't feel like that's a thing we need. Cast hallucination. Make another sim talk to themselves. See, she's not evil, so I don't see why she would need that. Detect personality. Don't know why she'd need that as well. Command. I don't feel like she would need that either. Vampiric strength, maybe. Vampiric charm, maybe. I mean, like, we have to spend our powers on something. And weaknesses. What weakness do you think Ophelia would have? It really sucks that I can't actually do this with you guys beforehand. You know, like, with you guys here and helping me out in the moment, because you guys react to this later on, so I can't really leave these kind of things up in the air. Otherwise, it's going to be, like, 10 episodes before I finally, like, I get your opinions in. But I don't know. This is terrible. I feel like maybe she'd have withered stomach. You know what? We're getting her that. We're getting her that. And not hallucination. Eternally welcome. I'm trying to think of what power would be useful for us. Makes her effective at the game of love. You know what? Sure, we're gonna get that. I feel like from a story point of view, she always, like, she's grown up wanting to be loved. Especially by Ambrosia. But she hasn't really. And even though she has a coven, she's felt a bit, you know, sidelined. Even though she's never wanted to acknowledge that. And so I feel like having a power where people are attracted to you or want you, I feel like would be an important thing for her. So there we go. Anyways, I'm going to get Amanda to prepare the cake, and I'll get it all set up. And then I will come back, guys, and we will have the birthday. So there we go. I'll see you guys. Okay, everyone. We're back, and I went ahead and got the queen to throw a party for the lovely Cynthia. And I'm not sure. We only got to invite, I don't know why. Oh, wait. I just realized the queen doesn't really know a lot of vampiresses, which is a problem, especially since they're supposed to be her subjects. But she's invited Marielle and Finn to this party, and it looks like Finn showed up. Not sure where Marielle is. Nah, she'll show up soon. And by the way, this is this is Ophelia's party wear. Doesn't it look cute? I rarely use this because I keep saving it for something like maybe, a fantasy let's play. But there we go. This kind of fits the theme a little bit. So I'm fine with it. I really actually, a lot of people, oh look, they came. Even little baby Lilith came. And why? Oh, okay. I was going to say, she came. Adorable. But a lot of people don't actually like, whatchamacallit. Jeez, what am I trying to say? They don't like the city living or the city living cast items. To be honest, yeah, I get the whole city living thing, but I don't understand what people have against like the city living cast items. I actually really like them because they work perfect. Yes, I would never use them in a contemporary like current household or something, but they work perfect for fantasy worlds and those kind of things, or like tribal stuff or cultural stuff. So I actually really like that because you can use that for so many things. And yeah, I don't use like specifically fantasy clothing for these ladies. I use kind of like just any formal sort of dresses, and it's kind of become their own fantasy look. But it still actually works quite well. So, I mean, I really like it because I like mainly using like CC for their everyday or main outfits, but I leave the rest to, Maxis items that we get from the games because I don't have a lot of space on my computer and I don't want to have a lot of CC in case my game starts crashing and making problems. So I try and stick to just that. So it actually, City Living helps out heaps for me. Like I love City Living cast items. Got to say. Anyways, now that everyone's here, why don't we get her to actually blow out her candles? So I want to make that be the first thing she does. I want her to blow out her candles. And then I'm going to go ahead and get her to do some of these things up here, like the event stuff. And then, we can see what else we get up to. And then if we have time, we're probably going to try and fulfill their wishes. Because that is very important, mind you. We must get that done. Not must, but it's recommended. It helps a lot of the times to actually move the plot along as well. Which is why I like having these wishes. It gives these characters a bit of control over their lives and their storylines. So, and also it keeps us on our toes, constantly thinking about what these ladies are going to do next. So there we go. She's going to go and blow out her candles. Okay. And she's going to become an immortal. And oh god, I didn't think about her traits. Every time. It gets me every time. Okay, now what would Cynthia have as a trait? So she was she got the gloomy trait out of the creature cradle. As we said, a curse from Elena, but Elena's ghost is gone now, so it hasn't been affecting her too much, but it's still kind of there. It's kind of going to be that part of her that never leaves. It can be subdued, but it's always going to be there. And then, because of that, she, as a teen, she grew up loving the outdoors because it was a way for her to get away from the castle. Now, what other trait would she have? Family-oriented, I'm not entirely sure she would have that. Outgoing? I don't know. I don't see her as a very outgoing person. I see her as less outgoing than her mother, to be honest. And not that family-oriented. I mean, yes, she's close to her mother, but evil, I don't actually see it. I do see her as, like, very blunt and, kind of like a blunt force person, but I don't see her as evil. Mean? Maybe, but not really, to be honest. Yes, she has the whole ambrosia thing that you probably like. I think she's the one who started the whole ambrosia thing with Princess not liking ambrosia, but I don't feel like she's, like, mean. Or, like, it's not a characteristic of hers. It's just specifically aimed at ambrosia. When she starts doing that to everyone, then it's a problem. Non-committal. That would be interesting, to be honest. It would be actually super interesting to see her have that trait. And I don't know if she would be non-committal. A loner, good, no. She kind of is a loner in my eyes, but not anything that's too erratic. It would be super funny to see her develop that trait, to be honest. Super funny, especially since she didn't like ambrosia because of that trait. But Ambitious. You know what? I actually see her as being an ambitious sim. Now, yes, I know the sim trait is going to have something to do with like careers and stuff, but to be honest, it doesn't, like, for the purpose of our story, it's not really going to have much to do with a career. It's going to be more something to do with, like, her in, I don't know, the role of the warrior. Maybe she's going to be ambitious in that respect. So there we go. I think I'm gonna get ambitious for her. I see that as a characteristic of Cynthia. I don't know if you guys do, but I definitely do. And now that we've got this trait of hers, I don't know, maybe you guys can start changing up your predictions about her future and the signs she got, because they were very interesting and very curious, mind you. So there we go. We've got some of that interesting stuff going on. Now let's get her to actually socialize with some of the guests. Now, can she thank... No, she lives with them, so she can't thank them. But I want her to give a heartful compliment. She's going to go socialize with a few people, I think. And she's going to try and be civil with Ambrosia and everyone else. The princess, definitely, brighten her day. Oh, she's never met Findeep? That's a lie. Findeep raised her. That's a lie. Okay, and then... Oh, look at this. This cute little princess. I love Lilith. She's so cute. She's so adorable. Okay, I mean, when I first got the name Lilith, right, I imagined a dark-haired child getting the name Lilith. Like someone like Cassandra. But not really this little girl here, but I actually really like it. She kind of, to be honest, yes, sometimes when you get a name, you have like a specific look for people in mind, but then other times, I feel like the most effective characters happen, or like names, what often ends up happening in stories or whatever, is that rather than associating a look with, a name with a look, you start associating the look with the name they have. So there we go. I don't know if that made sense, my little rant right there, but that's adorable. She's eating cake. Aw, was she hungry? It's okay, you can eat cake. And then I think she's going to try and get to know Ophelia a little bit more, because I think she'll want to, I don't know, man, just be a bit more friendly with her. Yeah, it's her birthday. She's trying to be civil. This poor girl is trying to be civil. I think that's why she's making an effort. But why don't we start doing these things that these ladies wanted? Now, Princess Narcissa wanted to yell at Amanda, so I think we should go ahead. Oh, look at her. Her evil side is really coming out. She's starting to, I don't know, she's starting to attack a lot of people. Like, she's like attacking Marielle down here. Jeez, Marielle helped you during your pregnancy. What are you doing? She was so nice to you. Yell at. There we go. Amanda, what are you doing? Then again, she wants to make an enemy, so she may just as well make an enemy with Marielle if she wants. This is the perfect opportunity for her to make enemies with someone outside of the castle. Because if she ends up making an enemy with everyone in the castle, I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. I don't know. There's only so much my heart can handle. So, come on, Princess Narcissa, go on down into the kitchens and give her a piece of your mind. Tell her you are not scared of her. There we go. She's not scared of Amanda. She is going to deal with her as need be. Oh, I'm glad that was done. Okay, she needs to go. She needs to take a bath, and then, so I'm going to get her to take a bath, and then I'm going to get her to have some cake. Why not? Why not? It's not healthy for you, honey, but take a piece. Get a serving, because it is a party. And Cassandra wanted to challenge a sim to a foosball. So, can you not challenge someone? What does this say? It doesn't look like she can challenge. Can Cynthia challenge? No. Is it because, oh geez, Kali's here? Is that why? Kali, can you get off of that? Yeah, there we go. We're going to get her to challenge Cynthia. And I don't know if that's going to fulfill Cynthia's wish of wanting to challenge someone, but we'll go ahead and do that and have them play with each other a little bit. No doubt Ophelia is going to be jealous. She's just up here reading, being a loner, trying not to think about the fact that Cynthia, I mean, she got a piece of action in the last episode. She actually managed to sneak into that snowball fight that Cassandra and Cynthia were having. So there we go, you've got that happening. Okay, that got beautiful for her, and for her it hasn't, so we're gonna have to get them to get their turn. But you know what, guys, while they're doing this, I am going to take a break. I'm gonna give Cynthia a lovely makeover, and then we will be right back with her as officially an immortal. And there we go. And I will also explain to you guys how I'm gonna work the whole lady kind of title thing. So, see you guys in a bit. Okay, my lovelies, we are back. I brought Cynthia outside so you guys could see her. I didn't change too much. I kept the dress the same because I actually really like that dress on Cynthia. Of course, the biggest change you'll notice is the hair. I kept the dress the same, but I changed the color from a periwinkle blue to a purple. So, more deeper purple. And the rest of her outfits follow suit. They're in the themes of black, white, and purple. And I decided to change her hair, to this really awesome pastel purple, and I just really like it. Her makeup is really simple. I went with kind of like nude, pinkish, subtle, really subtle makeup. So, you know, I don't know. I feel like Cynthia is the type of person. I hope you guys like her makeover. Tell me if you do. I know it's not too much of a change, but actually, I like it. I feel like it fits her beautifully. And I feel like with her makeup and what I tried to do with the rest of her looks, it feels like for me, Cynthia is someone who's not very innocent. I'm not saying she's mean or evil, but like I don't feel like she's very innocent. It's just that she likes to put on this face of innocence, you know? So she likes to wear subtle makeup and those kind of things. She likes to look innocent and all those kind of things, but she's actually not. She's got a lot of things working in her mind. There's a clock working in her mind constantly. It's just that we can't see that. And also, if you guys look down in the panel, I've added a new member to the household, Morgana Devil. Now, where is my darling? Okay, my darling is running home. Honey, please come home. But this is her, guys. Let me just pause a second so you guys can get a good look at her. Do you like her? Do you like this little adorable bundle of joy or terror? We don't know yet, okay? But this is the evil priestess's daughter. And this is the, the dress, the noble dress that all the other vampires' children wear. And then obviously, the royalty have their own dresses. But this is her. So she got this very interesting, like, reddish auburn type of hair. And then she got blue eyes. So they're not any of the, like, supernatural blue eyes. They're the normal blue eyes. They're like ice blue. I think she got them from her father. And to be honest, I don't know where the heck she got the hair from. I was expecting a, child with the dark hair. But then again, obviously it's because of a CC cross. And with the father, he had white hair. And children don't have a lot of color choices with hair. They all have natural hair colors. So, there we go. She ended up getting this auburn hair, but to be honest, I actually really like it. So, we're keeping it. But she's going to run on to the home, and she wants to build a snow pal with another sim. You know what? We can go ahead and do that once you're over at the castle, darling. But I will go ahead and begin doing some of the other stuff that the ladies wanted to do. Oh, Cynthia moved up here. Interesting. Okay. So, Ophelia, so she's already played. I don't know who the heck she played with, but she played with someone. And the queen wanted to make a snow angel. It's not advised to be going outside right now and making snow angels, queen, okay? So we're not going to go in and do that. We're going to change it over to be funny Lady Collie because she did want to do that. And we're going to put that in. Now, I want Lady Collie to actually come up to the queen. So, we're going to get her to come up here and make a vampire pun, because the queen loves those. So, she's going to go ahead and do that. I know she's practicing everything. Also, I got Cynthia a tattoo. So, on her arm, you'll see on the left side, she didn't have this before, but now she has this black tattoo, which is the exact same tattoo that her mother has, except her mother has a like a brownish red version over here. So what I've decided is that that is going to be the warrior's tattoo from now on. So every warrior, once they become an immortal, they're going to get that tattoo. So there we go. That's what I've decided. And I'm really happy with it. I think that's a cool way to kind of show their class. Now, I don't know if I'm probably not going to get every single person or every single role to have like a specific tattoo they have. It's just some people. Like, for example, the royals don't have a tattoo, but Cassandra decided to get one of a heart and wings anyways. And Amanda has like her own one, even though it's not like a priestess specific tattoo. I don't know yet, but I don't think it is. But for the warriors, definitely I want that to be a class tattoo. So there we go. Okay, so Amanda's just what? Oh, that was a good pun. That was a good pun. Took me a while, but that was good. Okay, so now that she's here, maybe the queen can be funny with Kali. Where's the option? Joke about old times. They're gonna joke about old times. And look at that. Their relationship is like full. Absolutely maximum. So that is awesome. I'm glad the queen's having such a great time. And is the party over? Oh, well, I guess the party is over. And Lady Kali wanted to go ahead and woohoo. Yeah, there we go. I can't talk. Okay, also, since I've made this, I don't think I've assigned anyone their, their coffin. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Queen gets the middle one. Cassandra gets this one. And then we're going to start from, we'll go from here. So we'll get Kali. I love how that's an option, specifically Ambrosia. Like, whoa. How, like, I don't think I've seen that before. Normally you get woohoo and you choose people, even if it's one person. But that's interesting, specifically Ambrosia. And then we're going to get Lady Ambrosia over here, of course. And Amanda is going to be over here. Ophelia will be in this one here. And then Cynthia will be over there. So there we go. Actually, yeah, I think I'll do that. Actually, no. I want her to have this one, and I think I'll have, because it's next to, no, it's not next to the priestess. You know what? Yeah, she'll get the one next to her mother, and then I'll get Amanda to come here, and I'll get Ophelia to go there. There we go. Now it's all solved. Jeez. Okay. Now that it's solved, I probably won't remember that anyways, but she wanted to woohoo with Ambrosia, not Amanda. Wrong person. Ambrosia. So we're going to go ahead and get her to do that. And this is going to be her first woohoo with Ambrosia. Wow, guys. What a way to celebrate your daughter aging up into an immortal. What a great way to celebrate. Has she gone and talked to her daughter? No. But in her heart. I mean, warriors are kind of tough. They don't need that, they don't need to be babied all the time. They like spending time on their own. And also, while she's going to go ahead and get Ambrosia and stuff, for Morgana, let me go ahead and tell you her trait. So interestingly, she got the loner trait. Now, I was expecting her to be, mean or evil. And also, this hairstyle, I love it. I absolutely love it. I got it for her because, she's supposed to be Morgana devil. She's a devil. And she's got these little horns. So there we go. I went ahead and did that because it just is cute. And it fit her character. And she is a loner, so that's actually quite interesting. Do we have any other loners? We do. We have Ophelia is a loner, and so is... No, just Ophelia. That's interesting. But yeah, Ophelia is a loner too. So I wonder how this is going to affect Amanda and Morgana. Now, do you think Morgana is going to develop as a result of that loner trait? Is she going to distance herself from her mother, or like is she going to be spending a lot of time by herself in solitude from everyone in general? Or is it going to be a situation where she's going to be kind of removing herself from everyone else except for her mother, and she'll probably go up heaps down in the dungeon in her mother's kind of garden area? Actually, she needs access to that. Should she be growing up over here in her mother's garden area, learning about all these potions and those kind of things and ingredients, and yeah, and then, I don't know, becoming evil along the way, like, because her mother is evil, obviously that evil would be rubbing off on her if her mother is the only vampire that she's coming into contact with. So we have that. And also, I have not changed this for ages. All lights. Okay. Sweet. Oh, that's a very not, castle-ish. Whoa. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go back to the super warm lights. Normally, I don't like this at all, to be honest, but it kind of fits the castle. The really white one, like white light, looks very weird. Oh, no. No! Okay, this looks weird now. See, this looks weird, because this is not the color this is supposed to be. So, we're gonna change it for this room. It's gonna be turquoise, because that's what it's supposed to be. See, look how natural and magical it looks now. Looks stunning. Okay, now we need to go change this one as well. I'm going to change this to the same one because, see, that looks normal now. The gardens aren't supposed to be that warm and bright. They're supposed to be that magical, cold sort of feeling there. So there we go. And we didn't actually get to do too... Oh, are they done? Are they done? I didn't even see. Okay, they are done. I didn't even see. Oh, well. Anyways, with that said and done, even though we didn't get to finish off everyone's wishes and those kind of things, it happens sometimes. I feel like we didn't have that much time in this episode, or time went by super fast. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about Cynthia's makeover. If you like the way she looks, if you don't like, what you don't like, or if you prefer her teenage version better. And yeah, I'm going to go off and end this part here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to stick around for the machinima at the end. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.